Hello there, a very good evening and welcome to Prime TV News with me, Bhaktiyar Surya. To begin with, let's take a look at the stories making headlines this evening. The Meteorology Department forecasts inclement weather to continue for the next few days. People living in low-lying areas are requested to be vigilant of floods. Armed Forces personnel deployed to help flood victims. Sri Lankan Airlines named the world's most punctual airline by a global flight data analysis company. In news from overseas, dozens of people die after an oil tanker meets with an accident in the Democratic Republic of Congo. And now for the news in detail. First up in local news, the Meteorology Department forecasts the inclement weather conditions in the country due to low pressure situation in the Arabian Sea will continue for the next few days. The Disaster Management Centre has requested people living in low-lying areas of the Kalani, Kalu, Gingaga rivers and the Attanugalu Oya to be vigilant due to the prevailing rainy weather. The Galle District Disaster Management Centre says that more than 8,000 people belonging to 2,292 families have been affected by torrential rains in the Galle District. Many low-lying areas in Galle, Baddegama, Poddala, Yakalamulla, Udugama and Habaraduwa have submerged. 15 houses have been damaged by lightning in Galle, Akmimana area. Hiniduma, Bogahawatta area has gone underwater by about 2 feet. Water levels of Nagoda, Baddegama areas, which are the low-lying areas of Gingaga, is increasing. Several houses in Galle, Udugama areas have been damaged by earth slips. The Irrigation Department requests the public living in low-lying areas, including Kalaniya, Kolonnawa, Biyagama and Kaduwela, to be vigilant as the water level in the Kalaniya River is increasing. Several houses were damaged at Velgahawatta area in Angoda yesterday due to earth slips following torrential rain yesterday. Several low-lying areas and roads in the Kalutara district have submerged since yesterday. Kalutara District Secretary UGC Jailal instructed to broaden Vattua Talpitiya estuary to control the situation. Earth mounds have collapsed on 3 houses this morning at Kalutara Naboda Uduovita area. People in the area have rescued 4 people, including a 6-year-old girl who have been trapped inside one of the houses. Our reporter said that another 5 people trapped inside another house were also rescued from the same area. 4 people with injuries have been admitted to the Horana Base Hospital. 138 families of the Valipanna area have become displaced due to heavy rains yesterday. A 66-year-old person who was sleeping inside a house in the area has died due to floods. The Valipanna entrance of the Southern Expressway has submerged. The floods have disrupted transport on Alutgama-Matugama main road. Armed forces have been deployed to provide relief for the affected people at Balana, Katakumbura and Amunupura areas of the Kaduganawa Divisional Secretariat Zone. Meanwhile, military teams have taken steps to prevent submerging of the area around Parliament with the torrential rains. 63 military personnel have been deployed to prevent floods in the area. They have prevented water flowing into the Parliament complex by laying sandbags. The Urban Development Authority has decided to temporarily close down the wetland park in Badagana. They said that the park will be reopened to the public after the weather condition improves. Sri Lankan Airlines has been named the world's most punctual airline by global flight data analysis company FlightStats. According to data analyzed by FlightStats, Sri Lankan Airlines was selected under the key categories of global airlines and major airlines. The data showed that 91.37% of Sri Lankan Airlines flights in September were on time. A Sri Lankan Airlines statement said that FlightStats has analyzed data of 41 carriers from Europe, North America, Asia, the Middle East and South America, including most of the world's largest and most prestigious airlines. The airline said Sri Lankan's consistently high level of on-time performance is the result of a structured process that monitors and coordinates the performance of all departments and individual staff members. Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe made an inspection tour of one of the world's main construction organizations, Norwegian Geological Technology Institute. The Prime Minister and his delegation were welcomed at the institute in Oslo by its Executive Director Carl Henrik. The institution is engaged in various constructions around the world using modern technology. It is already providing assistance to Sri Lanka to conserve archaeological places and in disaster management activities. The Prime Minister also inspected the laboratory of the organization. Issuing a statement, the Ministry of Home Affairs has said that the district secretariats and divisional secretariats are prepared to handle any emergency situation. Minister Vajirabe Vardhana said that district and divisional secretariats have been instructed to ensure security of the people and to provide them relief due to the disaster situation in the country. Relief operations are continuing to assist people affected by floods. Minister Sajid Premadasa points out that the country cannot be built if there are race and religious differences. He said that a mega development program could be implemented with the brotherhood and reconciliation to make the country prosperous. Minister Sajid Premadasa expressed these views on the occasion to vest in the public the Navallar Kotam reawakened village in Jaffna. It was the 135th model village vested in the public under the Samata Sevana Yali Pibidemu model village program. 25.2 million rupees has been spent to build the village with 29 houses. MPs Mavese Nadiraja, MA Sumandiram and Dharmalingam Siddharthan were present on the occasion. Minister Rajitha Senaratne says that official residences will be built for doctors and other officials in the health sector. The minister said this during a function at the Nuwara Eliya General Hospital. Minister Rajitha Senaratne opened the new Health Promotion Bureau, 24 doctors' official quarters and 48 official nurses' quarters. A pre-childhood development centre for the children of hospital staff was also opened on the occasion. Deputy Minister Faiza Kazim and Hospital Director Aruna Jayasekara were present on the occasion. Minister Duminda Disanayaka says that the villages where people who lost their land to the Yarnoy project were resettled and will be made villages with all facilities. The minister said this during the function to lay the foundation stone for the Seva Piasa at Malporua village, which is being built under the Yarnoy project. The village will be built with all facilities including preschools, community halls, playgrounds and cemeteries. The entry road to the village will be developed by laying alves. Three elephants have died after being knocked down by a train at the Valikanda Namalgama area. The elephants have collided with the express train plying from Batticaloa to Colombo. The three elephants have met with the accident when they were moving to Maduroya National Park from the Trikonamadu Forest Reserve. 4 train compartments were derailed following the accident. A Shramadana campaign was held to remove solid waste from the Castle-Ree Reservoir. The program was conducted under the patronage of the Nuwara Eliya District Secretary Rohana Pushpakumara. Removal of solid waste at the places where Keselgamoya and Dikkoya falling to the Castle-Ree Reservoir and the solid waste dumped by people in the area were removed. People in the area were educated to refrain from discharging solid waste to the reservoir. Two people have died and 4 others have been injured in an accident in Pasyala, Kalalpitiya area. A van and a tipper have collided on the Colombo Kandy Road. A husband and a wife in the van have died in the accident. Their daughter, son-in-law and the 2 children are reported to be in a critical condition. The accident has occurred when they were returning from a wedding in Piliandala. Police suspect that the driver of the van has fallen asleep, causing the accident. The Sisumiyasi Rangaharasara show was held at the Nelumpakuna Theatre with the participation of students of 40 schools in the Mahara Education Zone. It took place under the patronage of Deputy Minister Lasantha Alagiyawanna. The show has been organised by the Lasantha Alagiyawanna Foundation. The Deputy Minister felicitated the teachers in the Mahara Education Division. A group of people, including the Director of the Mahara Education Division, DNS Athukorala, were present at the show. With that, we wrap up our today's edition of Prime TV News. For details of these stories and for more, you can log on to our website www.itnews.lk. Thank you for joining me. Bye for now and have a pleasant evening.